been out here shooting all evening, but pretty much since I got home. But other than that, But as you've probably seen in that short, I wanted to make a video on these Goldtip blems. I don't know how well you can see that, but the Goldtip blemish hairs. I ordered a dozen of them off Three Rivers, and I have shot them before. I shot them last year, but I was nowhere near shooting as good as I am this year. I'm still not shooting good by no means, but I'm a lot more consistent right now than I was then. But what I wanted to say is I went out and bear shafted one of these hairs last evening after I got them, and I went ahead and cut it a little long from what I bear shafted a Goldtip 500 spine already, just a regular 100 XT, and I had it bear shafted, but I left these a little bit long just in case. I wasn't sure, if the spine would be exactly the same on them or not, being that these are coated or wrapped or whatever it is to make it look like this wood grain. And I went out and shot it, and it was a little weak, so I went ahead and cut it off to where I bear shafted that Goldtip XT, and got a bullet. So I thought, well, I'll go in here and just go ahead and start working them up and cut them up. But I got to thinking, just grab another air and just go ahead and try another one just to see, because they say these blems, can be off in grain weight and spine a little bit. So I went in and got another one, cut it the same length as the one I just got a bullet from several times, and it flew stiff. I mean, really stiff. I thought, crap, now what do I do? Well, I just went in and I cut another air the same length, got another bullet. Shot it 2 or 3 times, stayed a bullet. I said, all right. So what I done is I just took a chance. I went in and cut every one of them the same length that I was getting a bullet with those 2. And out of the dozen, I got 8 of them shooting bullets. 3 of them were stiff, and 1 of them was actually weak. It wasn't too bad weak, but it was weak. I mean, it wasn't shooting a bullet like these was. So out of that dozen arrows, I had 8 good ones and 4 that wasn't shooting the same. So I figured I'd let you all guys know that anybody that's getting into this is trying to be on a budget and save a little bit of money on your blem arrows. Because I think Three Rivers had these on sale for $69, I think it was a dozen. And the traditionals are, I think, $100 a dozen. So you save a little bit of money there. But if you're going to do that, I recommend you to take and bear shaft every one of them. Bear shaft one till you get it flying, shooting a bullet, and then you can, if you want, go ahead and take a chance and cut the rest of them that length and see which ones fly the same, or just take the time, if you got several hours or whatever, to just slowly work them down and see how many you get. I mean, this just could have been a bad batch of blems. I don't know. I had a set last year and they all shot fine, but I wasn't, like I said, wasn't shooting as good. I was plucking the string a lot, so I mean, they could have been shooting bullets and they might not have been. I don't know. It could have been a lot of me, but I felt confident enough to bear shaft tune this year a lot, and so I just went ahead and cut them all, like I said, and I ended up with 8 good ones. They all shoot bullets, shoot like a bullet. But if you're going to buy them, just remember that. Just you may be taking a chance. You may end up with a whole dozen of them that shoots bullet holes, but you may end up with 8 like I did that shoot bullets, and 3 that stiff, 1 weak, or you may end up with a bunch weak. I don't know. Which, if you go ahead and cut them, it's better to end up with them a little bit weak, because you can, if you're running a lot of weight up front, you can take some weight off and get them shooting bullets. But if you end up with them too stiff, it's hard, and you're already running a good bit of weight up front, it's hard to get them straightened out unless you go really excessive with weight up front. But so I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know that. I mean, like I said, I just shot those there. I'll zoom in here, but we'll just walk you up here. I'm about done for this evening anyway. But when you do get your arrows shooting bear shaft tuned, it makes a world of difference. I mean, if it helps with any flaws you have. Ordinarily, a flaw, it might take those flaws out, but as you can see, those two right there are pretty much touching. There's about 1.5 inch gap maybe in there, but that's, for me, that's great shooting right there for me. But I mean, if you're on a budget and you need to save a little bit of money, I don't see nothing wrong with buying the blims. Just like I said, I'd bare shaft tune them just to check them all, because those three that flew stiff, when I mean stiff, when they come out of the bow, because what I do, I set my camera up behind me and I shoot, and I mean, I didn't even need the camera for those. They flew stiff. I mean, on there was almost sideways how stiff they flew. They must be like a 340 spine or something. I don't know what it is, and I'm running, let's see, 150 grain insert and 175 grain point. So for them to fly that stiff with 320, see, what is that? 175 and 150. That's 325 up front. With them to fly that stiff with 325 grains up front and to be a 500 spine, them things must be more like a 340 spine or something, because I got some 400 spines in there that don't fly that stiff out of this bow. So just take that in mind if you're going to buy the blims. I mean, it's only $30 more, like I said, for the traditionals. So I mean, if you don't want to take that chance of getting a bad batch or something, just go ahead and spend the extra 30 bucks and get the traditionals, because I think from now on, if I need to buy more, which hopefully I don't need to for a while, I'll just go ahead and buy the traditionals and skip on these blims. So y'all stay tuned to the channel, and hopefully, like I said, this upcoming season we will get a lot of deer on video, whether we get any on the ground or not. We're going to definitely give it a whirl, and we're going to try hard. We've got to get out and do some more scouting here before long. I just ain't had time to really get out and scout too much. It's just been, for one, it's been too hot, really. But got some new areas I want to check out. I'm hunting whatever comes out this year. I really want to get a deer with my longbow and traditional gear, because I'm already addicted to it just about how it's shooting it. I kill a deer, I get a deer with it, I'll be hooked for life. I probably will never pick up a compound again when it comes to hunting. But walnuts falling everywhere. If you would, like and subscribe, and again, we'll see you on the next one.